Hello everyone, finally I'm back with another video, this time a lot more quicker than the previous update. So this time we got the server merge from the Japanese server to the global in a very unprecedented move for gacha games, because usually the English tends to fold into the Japanese servers. So we're just gonna take a quick look at not just the merge itself, but all of the updates that came with it. This update seems to be quite beefy, so I just have like the patch notes with me. So in a way, we're just gonna discover them together. I already logged into the game, so you won't get the pop-up for the bonuses that they're giving away. But let's take a quick look so that anyone who's watching this and hasn't played this game or might be interested to try it out can see what they're giving away. If the game decides to load, of course. I don't know why, but I'm getting some nasty frame drops. But anyhow, for starters, when you get to the login bonus, you're just gonna see the regular day-to-day bonus, nothing exceptional there. However, for the server merge, they're giving away, again, 1 to 3 are just like really lame rewards in my opinion, including 4. Also, like these boxes are nothing, exceptional. 5 and 6 are a little bit better, not great, but they're giving out these pouches that are they give you like some parts to make some really rare costumes for the characters. 10 rolls is always appreciated, not like too exciting in my opinion for a server merge, but it's something. Definitely the highlight is just having a guaranteed UR, especially since Ingrid came out, and now that we know details about her, she's quite strong. Her stats, she's a red supporter. She basically increases the particle charge by 10%. By attacks for 110%. So basically you have like a 10% extra upon your regular attacks. And then the damage that you deal with weapons increases by 20%. And then decreases, however, the ultimate damage by 50. So that's kind of like the trade-off for her. You get more particles passively. You get more weapon damage by the skills. But your ultimate suffers for it. When keeping it, when you have like her as your main support, it says that the normal attacks have a 10% chance of inflicting hellfire. I think that's kind of like a new stat, or like a passive damage debuff that you apply into an enemy. It says applies once every 15 seconds, and then you're active. That's for the cooldown here. You deal 400 damage to all enemies and 80% burn damage for 20 seconds. Because burn, that's already a stats element that's already present in the game, but overall, I mean, other than the ultimate debuff, it's quite good. It seems to be decent for PvE and PvP. No, I didn't want it to turn you sideways. I wanted to go back. So those are the bonuses that we're looking at right now. And there's also a lot of other stuff, including, for example, 500 gems. I was sitting at roughly 1,000. But on login, I got 500, and I think it's just going to be a one-time thing, but it's always appreciated. Now, for the big kind of like update this time, we got this mode here called Team Battle. So Team Battle is similar to... This is going to sound like a silly comparison, but if anyone has played Splatoon, you basically pick a side and then you do missions and try to kind of like root for your team. So in this case, they pitted kind of like Ingrid, the character we just saw, against Kirara, who is going to be the next playable character. Both of them are going to be coming very soon, because they have been teased by their social media accounts for like a week now. So this event is going to be running for, I believe this is going to be 3 weeks until May 24th. And as you can see here, there are some milestones. There are going to be some crystals, more rolls, more crystals. What is this though? Can I see? Team Battle costume. Okay, I mean, I would have preferred a UR supporter guaranteed ticket, but it's something, I'll take it. And this here, Team Battle character. Right. Now I remember, because I believe that the team that progresses the most is going to get their character. So this ticket is not like you won't get to choose actually between neither or. It's the team, whoever wins, that ticket is going to give them the free character. As you can see, Kiara started pretty strong, but this is just going to change down the road, so it doesn't really matter right now. The personal progress is also another way to give you bonuses. So here you get those emblems. That's the name from that pouch earlier. So those are the materials that unlock those kind of like rare costumes. Some assorted mats, I guess, some crystals. That's a new, either that's a new icon or they changed something for the system. More crystals. Oh, this is a good one. This Demonite, I've only seen the SR version. That is basically a way to have an upgrade, like a skill upgrade without having the dupe. Because the only way to upgrade your supporters and weapons in this game is by having dupes. But this bypasses that. So they finally added the UR version. This is a really, really, really useful item. And then what's the final one? Nanomachine. Oh yeah, it's the same idea, but then for supporters. Like Demonites are for weapons and nanomachines are for supporters. So that means that you can, upgrade their skills without having to get the dupe. So then you have like the typical ranks. This is going to be like individual people's contributions, I believe. And then based on that, you're also going to get, similar to the arena mode, for the top 100, they're going to be getting 600 and up crystals. Top 10%, top 30. Okay, this is actually new. This is actually good. If I recall correctly, like the classes on the arena, they always give like a flat 70 something for reaching 6,000. But now this is much better. I wonder if they're gonna change the regular arena to have like these percentages. And then as you can see on the right side, there's like a bunch of missions that you can make. Did I miss some stuff? Probably. Oh yeah, I messed up. I was gonna claim some of these missions that I made this morning when I first logged in, but I guess that I forgot to get my rewards and then it reset it. Oh well. It seems that it's going to be daily anyhow. So now that we cover the team battle mode, that's going to be lasting for 3 weeks. Now we also need to see like a bunch of other stuff that they're doing to make players catch up, because after the merge, now there's going to be a discrepancy between the amount of supporters and weapons between both versions. So now suddenly the weapon count increased to like 177, supporters to 68. If we scroll down a little, okay, Ingrid's still like the last one, but then I didn't really take a close look before the merge happened, but I'm sure that a lot of these empty boxes are for supports that Japan might have, but Global is still about to get. Same with the weapons. My weapon situation is quite dire actually, now that I think about it, especially for the newer characters. And then they also believe that they changed the order for the collection, because the order in which they release characters in Japan was different. Does it show up here or does it show up on this menu? It doesn't really show. I guess like the newer ones just get added to the end, to the right side. I don't have all characters, so I guess that's just hard to compare. Anyhow, let's take a quick look at the events. So the Shinohara Mari event is one that Global already got. This is just a rerun. She's not a particularly strong support, so wait a second. But what I've noticed is that the missions reset. So I don't know if you're going to be able to get 10 crystals per clear, which would give you like 150. I might just do that. And also these dupes, if they're gonna be giving away, it might be low priority for me, but I will try to get them because I could get a lot of mileage out of that, which is something that you use in a store that I'll show in a minute. Now the other events, these are probably reruns for Japan, but this is brand new for Global. So they have their own story compared to like the other event that I showed on my previous video. Like they didn't. This is just what we would call like a classical event, like with the story and then you just grind boxes. Okay, this is nice. A passive that increases gold outside from Mercy. So apparently, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if it's gonna show here. No, that's just like a regular description. But from what I read in the patch notes is that usually these events, whenever you go on the gacha box, you have to keep resetting the boxes, and usually you would get your 5th UR supporter by box number 9. There have been some events where on box number 10 they give like an extra reward, like for Christmas and for New Year's they gave these backgrounds that you can change here at the bottom. But those are rare, like you don't usually get rewards for box number 10. However, what I read is that I might be wrong with this, so please someone in the comments correct me if I am wrong. They might be giving one of these two. Let me go to the gacha screen. They might be giving, I believe it was going to be a copy of Emily and Also, like another Ingrid. I don't know if I read this correctly, but it was on the number, because I have like this shorthand for the. On point number 3 from the patch notes. So from these banners, apparently you're gonna get one extra copy from these two. But again, someone please correct me, or maybe I just can make an edit on the description once I actually reach the box number 10 for either of these events. So now that we're on the gacha screen, might as well also cover quickly, because they also dumped a bunch of banners on us. So Ingrid's gonna be on like a limited banner, so that means that she's not getting added to the regular pool, which is why she costs 500 crystals to pull. Usually you get like a discount. I usually pull once on this and lament that I didn't get anything and move on. Now these are all going to be supporters added to the regular pool. Actually, wait. Yeah, because for this ones, as you can see, you can use the gacha coins. This is kind of unrelated, but it's something that I wish Grimory would fix, is that the fact that once you reach 10 coins, you're not able to use the discount pool. Every single banner that gets added gets a 50% discount on the first 10 roll. But if you have this, you are forced to use it. It's like, no, you cannot hoard, for the life of you, hoard any, gacha rolls. You have to use them. So I'm gonna debate later on which one to use. This at a glance, it just looks like a mishmash of some supporters with. I guess it's good against some of the. I can see some use in PvP, because now we have a ton more demon type characters, but it's hard to tell just at a glance. This is one that got added in Japan a long time ago, but for some reason we never got. Again, similar passive. Yeah. Nothing really more to comment other than, they have a rerun of this banner. This is one of the few URs that I got on my first 10 pull for Yumi. She's alright, I guess, for like the more close range combats, but not a support that I would be willing to throw my money at again. Also might as well just roll this while I'm here, because I believe that one of the missions asks you to roll the banners once per day, or not like the paid banner, just like roll the gacha. Yeah, then I can see the dot. I'll claim that later. So yeah, we got a bunch of events concurrently, a bunch of banners concurrently. This is going all to be running for 3 weeks. So even though it's a lot for global players, it might be attainable. I'll probably just like speed run through the events on like 1 day or so for each event, or like the ones that have new supporters. But the other exciting stuff that we should really talk about is this arena tower. So before the PvP were like this, you would have to play through the prologue stage. You would have to like play over and over some missions, because actually the hard missions in the prologue are quite hard. As you can see, I haven't even bothered clearing up the rest. But then once you got enough like percentage, you would unlock this battle arena. And this battle arena has been like the regular PvP mode for like 5 months now. Not really the biggest fan. I think it's still quite unbalanced, but I think they might be doing some steps in order to fix it, which I'll cover in a second. But now they added this arena tower mode. So from what I gather here, you basically want to have a team of characters. So I'm just going to be selecting the ones that I usually use for arena, like regular arena. And then here, all right, because now you have like these formations. Oh no, wait, these are just like crests. Oh, I guess that this might be just extra crests, like the ones that you're not using for the other arena mode, because the ones that I have on arena are actually, all of them are +9 or +8. Yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna like add randomly. And this is actually like a function that is new to both these modes, that you can have like a formation of supports that give you like even more passive buffs. So let's just do I don't know, the first one, just for now. The first one, let's just keep it easy. And then from here, you can challenge, and I believe that you can actually also challenge with friends. Does it give me like a option or something? Well, whatever, let's just jump into it. Let's do like a quick run of this. Oh, that's neat. It gives you like a enemy info beforehand. And all right, well, let's just take a look. From reading the notes, I believe that there's 50 floors to this. So it is quite quite beefy in terms of for whales and like the people who are like always the top of the arena. There's quite a lot for them to dig into. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know why I picked Emily as my starting characters. Just gonna have to like dodge people all the time. Yeah, maybe I'll do like another mission with another character because she's quite boring, as you can see. I mean, she's good for auto clears, but outside of that, it's just not that engaging. Also, I totally don't have good supporters or weapons for these enemies. Should have chosen something good for machines. Yeah, like I'm barely doing damage here. Okay, I'm doing crits at like 2000. How will I fare with the other one? Oh no, the other is against demons. It's not a weapon for crits. Man, this is gonna take a while. The UI seems mostly the same. I don't think they made any changes for that. And then how many more enemies are going to be there? Oh, okay, we're going to be just jumping to the boss. Oh man, 900 HP, 900 bars? That's gonna take a while. Yeah, this part of the video I might just edit and fast forward. Man, even the mobs are taking a while. Well, I guess that does drive the point home that this is going to be content or like end game content, so to speak, for the people who have stronger characters. Because this Emily, like, well, she's not really well equipped for this mission. She is like one of my strongest characters because I do have most of the, not most, but like about some of her costumes, like more than other characters. And all of her stats are maxed out, and the weapon I'm currently using is also like the one for PvP, but it's still the UR that it's been awakened 5 times. So yeah, I guess these enemies are quite tough. All right, that certainly took a while, but we're done. A full 2 minutes. I wish you could actually swap characters here. So now, as you can see, you start climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. Judging by the color of some of these rewards, you're gonna get some good stuff here. Or actually, no, those are just like this new... I forgot the name, but those were awakening materials. Right. That's also something new that happened. Okay, that's a good reward. These last 2 are the exact same that I was mentioning earlier for like awakening weapons. Anyhow, that was the mode over there. There's like a new currency over there at the top too. Can I check that out? No. Well, never mind. So yeah, moving on to the next topic. Now you have like this character awakening. So exactly, now before, whenever you hit like the 75 level cap, you were just stuck there. Now I believe that exactly like I see there. So they're gonna be using these emblems. So now these emblems here, they have like the dual use that instead of just having the costumes, you can also like couple them with these ones, and you're gonna get an awakening point. And you can probably this is just like conjecture, like a guess on my part, but maybe you can just do it also 6 times. And I believe that you also get like a new ability out of that, like a new skill. Does it even show up there? Yeah, there you go. Summon 5 duplicates that staff enemies nearby. I guess this is kind of like a utility skill. But if I'm guessing, you won't get this one on the first awakening. It says unlocked at level 81. Maybe Should we awaken one of these characters? I won't do it for now. I'll just take a quick look at all skills before doing that. But yeah, there's also like that's something that came on this update for people who have a bunch of characters and really high levels. I also briefly covered over the supporter formations, but I guess I could just take a deeper look, because this is a way for people to just not always sell their duplicates. Whenever you would get like a duplicate supporter, you would just like sell them for their mileage currency. So I guess that they realized that a lot of people were having a lot of dupes, me included. So now you have like these formations here, and there's quite a bit of formations actually. Like I was quite surprised that they went through the trouble of creating all of these combinations. Sadly, it seems that a lot of them require UR supporters, and they made it so that you have like an event supporter and a pickup supporter. You see, like these ones, for example, I have never seen. These are probably again from the Japan server, but yeah, depending on the strength of the supporter, you're gonna get some minor buffs. We're talking about point something, but then the effects seem to be a lot stronger. So yeah, there's quite a bit of this formations that you can add, and similar to that, now you have like this armory where you can just unlock these slots and then get like a passive. And actually the passive, as you can see here, maybe it's because I picked some like a Wix formation, but maybe let's just have like this SR formation. Okay, no, that's also 6.31. What about, do you have anyone with UR? For some reason I cannot select that, but as you can see I have all these three. I don't know what the hell. Okay, this one is for UR supporters. Again, okay, so it seems like it's a flat 6.31. All right, it'd be like that, I guess. But the armory seems a lot stronger. If I put the question mark, yeah, like you can have like different combinations. For example, like all of Asagi's weapons, and then you get like, depending on how many of the set, you get passives to all characters. Yeah, no, it definitely seems that they put quite some thought into this. Looking at the, I don't know what this 2 out of 9 means. You are premium. Maybe I have 2. No, I definitely have more. Yeah, it actually shows how many you should have, but maybe it's not detecting. Like the ones that are not in a question mark here are weapons that I do have. Maybe those are some things that they still have to work through. The only issue though is that I believe that this first lot was in gold, and this one was some material, but then this one it's immediately charging me gems, and I'm really hesitant to spend gems in anything in this game other than characters or costumes. I rarely even roll the gacha. The triangle or like the weaknesses and strengths, it has been adjusted, but they still haven't done like a good job, in my opinion. This is kind of like what made PvP so static with Emily and dominating for so long, and then Kurenai also being really strong, because as you can see, like the first few characters that they released kind of like were like a kind of like a Fire Emblem sort of like triangle, where like, I don't know, Asagi would be strong against Murasaki, and then weak against Sakura, and then Sakura would be, they would have like this relationship always between kind of like 3 characters. So it was like these 2 plus Murasaki, then these 2 with Shiranui, but then starting with Sue, and then later you don't have any weaknesses. And especially like Emily, as you can see, she's a different type altogether. She's like the only machine. Oh, okay, never mind. Asuka also counts as a machine now. But for the longest time, that you would get weapons that would like do more damage, and supporters that would do more damage to humans, and then you would have like one single machine destroying everyone. So I hope that new characters, I believe that the new 2 characters that are gonna be coming are going to be demon type characters. So I would like Armory to switch up this meta a little bit more, and maybe sometimes characters that are way too strong having 2 weak characters. Maybe that would be like a good way to implicitly buff the weak and at the same time kick a notch of the stronger types a bit down. So I covered through the Armory's formation, and oh yeah, this is also something that is quite cool of them to do, the supporter type changing. So there are 3 supporters in this game that are, I'd say, quite hard to attain, which are Mercy and Tsumugi, where she is. Yeah, so these supporters here now have like this triangle there. Maybe you have to unlock them in order to change that now. Let's see. Okay, I'm kind of lazy, but oh, whatever. Let's just take a quick look then. So we're gonna equip Mercy, and then where is she? So now you can change the type, but I see. So one type costs money, and quite a bit of money, and the other costs crystals. I mean, the option is there, I guess, because the type influences how many, like how your powers get buffed for different characters. And this actually, each of these ones was a different type. It was green, red, and the other supporter, I believe, is blue. We can take a quick look over here because I don't think I will ever get Shizue. Yeah, she's a blue. So as you can see, like these supporters, like those two, you can only buy with this currency that is extremely hard to get unless you're constantly rolling on the banners or selling supporters. But Terasa is like a RNG. You can buy her with real money, and I thought she was worth it enough to buy her and get her to max to like +5 because she's good for grinding. Where is she? And I might just take a quick look because sometimes people might say, how can I get her? Well, this one here, like about a month into the game's life, she started popping up whenever you would like beat some missions in story mode, and I think the chance increased whenever you beat like a whole chapter. So at the beginning, she only gave you like a +10%, and then it's +11, 12, and so on, or +11. I don't even remember. But getting more gold and XP definitely adds up. So this is a supporter if you have the chance, because he only costs like $1 each copy. I spent like $5, and that's all the money that I've spent in this game so far. So yeah, other than that, you have like some bug fixes, and then the stats boost. So this is something that I don't have enough to like boost anyone, but let's see. Yeah, I've been using this. So technically, the Japanese server got a much bigger increase per every like character point and money spent. They were heavily nerfed for the global release, so that meant that in order to hit like level 25, which is the top, you had to like spend quite a lot of money and quite a lot of these character points. But now I believe that they have made it equal to Japan. I'll check briefly, but for example, like this jump of 8%, I'm pretty sure that I was like half of that, like 0.4 for each of one of these. So yeah, that's actually something nice. Against maybe they did just want to anger the Japanese players too much. But they, however, they will have to, it seems that moving forward, they will have to adjust to our costume prices. So like these costumes are 300, whereas they pay, I believe, 200 or 250. And they should have more, actually. They should have a lot more than us. So yeah, I mean, it is like that. This time, for once, Japan, lost some instead of one like they always do in these like global catches. Other than that, yeah, it was quite a beefy update. There was a lot of stuff happening. Yeah, I'm just gonna claim this. And I guess that the one positive point that I can say regarding the dupes and the use of characters is that now they have a lot more use. Like all of these guys gathering resources in the background and the changes that they made for the PvP. But I still have my grievances with the game, but I'm gonna save them for like a different video. I think for now it's just good to focus on the positives. So it seems that this event, all of these events are going to be running for 3 weeks. And also nothing has changed for the dailies. It's just the same schedule. But yeah, like if you're starting out, I made a video before saying how you were going to be getting like an outrageous amount of crystals per clear, and I messed that up. I believe I mentioned, I think it was 50. It's actually 10 per each of the mission. It's 50 per chapter in one difficulty. So right now, counting the login bonus, counting everything that you can gain from the main mission and the passive achievements that you get for clearing stuff, it's fairly easy to say that you might be able to afford at least one character or maybe one character and a half just by playing the event. So yeah, in this case, for example, like I haven't bought all the characters, just the ones that I want to level up for now. But if you're starting out, you're going to get like a good selection of characters and good selection of supporters. I think that the game it's in a good spot now. Like it can improve further, but I'm glad that at least the server merge so far has been good. If you think the same or if you differ, if you don't think that the game sucks now, but it's fine. Just leave a comment and maybe I can just cover some of that stuff for my next video. But anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I will be making more kind of like miscellaneous content. I don't want to focus too much on gacha, but it's definitely what I've been playing the most for the last 6 months. So you'll definitely see a lot more videos in this vein. And peace.